Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another expose of the Mr. Christopher Ingham sort. That's right, today we are focused on bringing Chris down to his knees and making him regret his life choices. That's right, Chris, what is up with you today? We're going to figure out during the course of this video exactly what Chris is all about, and it's going to show him up no end. Before we do, obviously, please, anybody who has yet to sign up for my channel membership, just 99 pence, please do so today. It's a bargain. It's only 99 pence, right? Less than a nugget or something. Yeah, anyway. Right. Yeah, loads of you have done so far. Hopefully you're reaping the rewards and the benefits that you receive. It's just 99 pence. Link in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. What has Chris been up to? Well, so I have mentioned quite a few times now recently about the dangers that Chris is putting his kids in with plastering their YouTube and Instagram and everything else on their van. It's like saying, this is us, this is where we are inside this van, this is our van, this is the Ingham family on tour, we're going to Japan or wherever it is they end up, right? That is what this is telling people. We are inside, our kids are inside this van, come and get us please, right? It's very, very dangerous, and I've talked about this at length already. If you haven't seen those videos, go and look them up. Recent ones that I've done on them. However, that's not where it ends. People are also very, very concerned. Like this person on Instagram said, I'm just wondering why you would put your details on the van when Sarah was saying how scared you all were due to threats. And that's very, very true. Sarah was very worried about threats, and yet Chris doesn't seem to be bothered. Just says, right, well, sod the threats. This is where our kids are at. Never mind. Chris did reply to that comment, and he said, sorry, but there's no way a socially inept, jobless clown with no money is coming after anyone, especially when we're not even in the UK anymore. I don't speak for Sarah, but I'm not scared of any wet behind the ears mama's boys trying to play hard man on the internet like that. Appreciate your concern though. So this really confuses me, Chris, because according to Sarah, she was very, very scared for her life and for the life of her kids, right? She was very scared about it. She even made several videos about it. You even reposted screenshots of threats that this guy had made towards you. That's how much you cared about it, right? And apparently you don't care about it. So much so that you're going to put your kids at risk by putting the sticker on your van just to prove a point, is it? I don't know. But it seems very much like Chris doesn't really care for anyone but himself in this. And we're going to delve further into it in a second. He is saying here that especially when we're not in the UK anymore. Now, this is a very weird thing, because when they were in Dubai, he was posting screenshots that this guy had sent to his email saying he's going to hire a hitman to Dubai, right? So according to this man, he is willing to pay money in order to get your kids or you killed off, you know, from afar. So he's willing to do that, but because you're not in the UK anymore shouldn't really matter. Now, this person replied again and said, I agree with you. The person she spoke of didn't look like he could wipe his own ass. However, Sarah said she was genuinely scared and feared for her life and her kid's life. And that is, again, very true. Sarah was worried and worried and worried, and she went on a rampage. She went on a rant, in fact, about how worried she was and how she shouldn't have to fear for her kids, and she should be able to take her kids to Taylor Swift and everything else, and how they'd had people set fire to the house, right, and things like that. And it was a very worrying time. In fact, it was huge anyway, right? It was huge. But Chris's response is just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Chris replied back and said that was true at the time, especially when they had to travel to Taylor Swift in London alone, which is where this clown is from. Like I said though, I do not speak on behalf of Sarah, only myself. Now, the problem here is that he's saying, I don't speak for Sarah, but I'm not scared. Listen to the words, I am not scared, right? Whether or not he is scared or not is another matter. I don't know, but the point is that he's saying, I am not scared. Don't care about Sarah. Sarah might be scared. I don't know. But I'm not scared. So sod the wife, right? As long as I'm okay, as long as I'm not scared, that's fine, right? I'm going to plaster our location all over our van, right? Because I am not scared. But Sarah, she might be scared. But I'm still going to do it anyway because I'm not scared. My kids might be scared because don't forget, they've obviously told the kids about these threats, right? So, sod the kids. The kids might be scared, and rightly so. But I'm not scared, so I'm going to put where my kids are and put them in danger because I'm not scared. My kids might be scared, but I'm not scared, so I'm going to do it anyway. And this is the point. Because Chris is not scared, he is going to endanger the lives of his family. Because he is not scared, it doesn't matter how his family feel about it at all. And that is the point I'm trying to make about his character. A lot of people think that he's selfish or he is manipulative and he's controlling and everything else. And that's absolutely true, as proven here. It's all about Chris Ingham and Chris Ingham's wants. Chris Ingham is all that matters to Chris Ingham. That is all. He is the number one. He is the most important. He is what is important. But sod everybody else because he's not scared. Also, though, why were you posting at the time screenshot after screenshot after screenshot about how this guy is terrifying and how he's a gangster, a wannabe gangster, right? When there was no fear. There was no fear at all, you said. You've just said there's no fear now. Is it because you're not out of the country and you don't care anymore? But he has previously threatened you when you're in Dubai. So it doesn't hold up the fact that he may or may not be capable of getting you in another country. Plus, he is not the only deranged wannabe gangster, if you like, in the world, right? There are loads, thousands of them all over the world, right? No matter which country you go to. So advertising the fact that you are there with your children is fucking mental. It's mental. Honestly, I can't believe how absolutely stupid you can actually possibly be, right? Can't believe it. Although, should I be surprised? Probably not at this stage. Probably not. It is absolutely mental that you would put your kids at risk like that. I can't believe it. And yet you still do. Because even if people don't know who the Ingham family are, they'll look it up and see, oh, hang on, there's kids in there. I know what I can do. I'll take one, right? That's what they'll say. Or they'll do something else to them. And furthermore, 3 of your kids are not even going to be staying in that van, are they? They're going to be separate from you in another van, in the little Explorer caravan thingy, right? So that will further enhance the possibility of danger, right? I know you said you've got your camera and everything else, and you can see if people are coming, but they don't even need to approach the van. They can wait for your girls to leave the van and then take them. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be scaremongering here, but these are very real risks. So you do not want to advertise the fact that you have your children in those vans, right? You don't want to do that. And yet Chris Ingham seems to want to do that. I don't understand why, but there you go. That's Chris Ingham for you. But what else have we figured out in the course of this video? Just that Chris is very narcissistic, self-centered, egotistic. Everything else ego-based is Chris, right? That is him. He only cares about himself, doesn't speak for his wife, but he's not scared. Doesn't speak for his kids, but he's not scared. He, I. That's all that Chris matters. That's all that matters to Chris Ingham. Anyway, so that is what we've figured out for today. We can come up with more Chris Inghamisms, because I'm sure there are plenty more to go around. So until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care and bye bye.